Hello. In today's video, I will talk about the Eight of Cups. So, how I understand this card is, for one, it's in the suit of cups. In a regular deck of cards, we're talking about the suit of hearts. The Buddha family is Vajra, the color is blue, and the element is water. When this card is in its upright position, it represents turning a corner. It's about walking away from a situation that no longer works, that's no longer beneficial, and letting go, and leaving a bad situation or leaving a situation that's no longer useful. In its reverse position, it's talking about contemplating this move, weighing one's options, thinking about whether or not you want to make the decision to leave a situation. This card, so I shared with you a while back that early on in the deck's manifestation, I went through a terrible breakup, very heartbreaking, and this card came up. I was working with this card. Following the breakup, I saw my former friend and lover, and I saw them on a corner, and I literally shifted paths and walked away, and it felt so good. It was just like, yes, it felt so empowering to be able to not get so caught up in this person that I was thrown off, or thrown off my path. I was able to shift, turn a corner, and literally walk away. And so I feel this card very personally. I remember that feeling when this card was in development, of oh, this is what that card is talking about. It's talking about really letting go, not lingering, not holding on, not wanting or yearning or wishing or begging for this person's attention, but truly letting it go and shifting, turning a corner, and walking literally down the street, walking away. And that's kind of how I experienced this card. As it was developing. Once the card was done, I saw my father. This is one of the cards. There are two cards where I really see and feel my father in the card. And this is one of those cards. It wasn't modeled after him, like I was saying before. The cards, it's not that the card was modeled after anyone, but after the card was done, I could see these people kind of oh wow, this really reminds me of my dad. And my father used to say, he would talk about turning a corner, you should turn a corner, or I had to turn a corner, or he would often talk about turning a corner. And so I think it's kind of fitting that he jumped out of this card. And that it reminds me a lot of him. Something about the way the guy's walking away just kind of reminds me of my dad. So it's kind of this sweet card where it's oh, my dad kind of jumped out, of this one. And every time I see it, I think of him. In the next video, I will talk about the Nine of Cups. I would like to thank you for joining me. I look forward to sharing that video with you soon.